Greetings, beloved soul family. I feel called to come on here and address a growing concern and misconception within the spiritual community. One that has become extremely disempowering. There's an idea circulating that all you need to do to activate your dormant DNA or step into your extraordinary potential is to sit in the sun, bathe in cosmic rays, or wait for some extraterrestrial being to descend from a ship and switch on your light body. This belief is a fallacy, a cleverly disguised illusion designed to keep you in a state of procrastination, spiritual complacency, and disempowerment. It fosters the idea that ascension and spiritual mastery are effortless processes that require no personal involvement beyond passive reception. But let me be clear. No amount of solar rays, galactic downloads, or channeled messages will activate your light body unless you are an active participant and actively engaging in your own spiritual development. I want you to consider this analogy. Just as you would never get behind the wheel of a car without first learning how to drive, you cannot expect to navigate the vast terrain of your multidimensional self without understanding how your metaphysical anatomy operates. Your energy body, light body, and dormant DNA require more than exposure to sunlight or cosmic frequencies. They require dedicated inner work, consistent clearing of denser energies, and a conscious commitment to your personal growth. Remember that throughout history, sages, mystics, and spiritual masters that have come before us, they've left behind evidence, practices, and teachings that clearly illustrate this truth. Ascension is an active process, beloveds. It demands discipline, self-reflection, and the willingness to confront and transmute the layers of distortion within. To suggest otherwise is not only misleading, but also irresponsible. And it's dismissive of the sacred journey each soul must undertake. So when someone claiming to be a spiritual teacher tells you that simply sitting in the sun will awaken your dormant DNA, recognize that this message is dangerously oversimplified. It neglects the fundamental principles that you cannot fill a cup that is already overflowing with stagnant energy. Just as you wouldn't pour fresh water into a dirty vessel, expecting purity, you can't expect divine light to integrate fully into an energetic system weighed down by unresolved trauma, unhealed wounds, and distorted belief systems. Light doesn't bypass your shadows, beloved. It illuminates it. The process of spiritual activation requires clearing, integration, and embodiment. It's not enough to receive high frequency energy. You must create the internal space for the energy to anchor, to stabilize, and to expand from within. The only way up is through. Many of you are waking up to the realization that you are not merely physical beings, but multidimensional consciousness connected to an intricate web of energetic realities. This awakening is beautiful, it's profound, and sometimes it can be overwhelming. Be gentle with yourself. Give yourself grace. And remember that in your search for guidance, it's crucial to exercise discernment, especially when engaging with channels claiming to communicate with non-physical, extraterrestrial, or even interdimensional beings. Whenever you're listening to someone, close your eyes. And while they're talking, ask yourself, does this channel or teacher exhibit grounded wisdom, emotional balance, and integrity? Are their teachings rooted in practical tools that encourage self-empowerment, or do they foster dependency on external sources? And finally, is there an invitation to do your own inner work, or is the message laced with promises of effortless transformation? While I know it can be tempting to seek the easy button, right? Especially in these challenging times, the truth is that spiritual shortcuts are illusions. If it were that simple as just basking in the sun to achieve enlightenment, we would be ascended masters by now. The reality is that solar energy, cosmic rays, and external activations are amplifiers, not the source of transformation. They enhance your current frequency. They do not replace the inner work required to shift that frequency in the first place. Solar energy magnifies what's already within you. It can accelerate your growth if you've done the necessary clearing and alignment. But it cannot override the work you have yet to do. Think of it like turning on the volume on a song. If the melody is harmonious, it becomes really beautiful. If there's distortion and static, it just becomes loud and overbearing. So, what does this mean for your spiritual journey? It means that the activations you seek will not come from the sun, galactic beings, or any external source. They will come from within you, from your commitment to self-inquiry. Ask questions, beloved. Seek, and ye shall find. Go in. Do the shadow work. Become self-attuned or seek out a practitioner and do energy clearing. And most importantly, as you continue to do this work, you will notice that you become more of a conduit to have authentic connection to source. This is not anything but an encouragement for you to deepen your inner journey, beloved. Cultivate discernment, not just with external teachers, but with the energies you invite into your life. Trust your intuition. Question everything. And remember that you are your greatest guide. You are your greatest teacher. Everyone else is just here to support. I love you all deeply. I'm honored to walk this path alongside you, to support you with codes for ascension and remembering your inherent power. You are capable of extraordinary transformation, not because of what exists outside of you, but because of the eternal light that already lives within you. As you move forward now, remember the light you seek has been with you all along. It's not about necessarily finding it. It's about remembering it. And so it is.